Before time had form, beneath a sky of fire, legends whispered softly, I, priest of Ra, now speak of the sycamore of Nut. This sacred tree, born from the womb of Nut, holds divine memory's breath. Beneath its boughs, gods once gathered to whisper the fate of stars. Nut, the sky goddess eternal, cradled the cosmos in her arched embrace. From her tears sprang the sycamore, a bridge to realms unseen. To drink from its sap was to taste the truth of creation's fire. Only the chosen dared sip from its sacred heart beneath moonlit silence. I was but a boy when the visions first stirred behind my eyes. The tree called to me in dreams, wrapped in veils of starlit breath. My master, aged and blind, taught me the hymns carved in forgotten stone. The tree watches, he'd whisper, and remembers what men forget. Years passed, and the tree's voice grew louder with each season's turning breath. It spoke not in words, but in visions drawn from eternity's well. One night, beneath a blood-red moon, the tree wept and summoned my soul. A storm of sand and memory swirled, tearing open the veil of time. In the heart of the storm, I saw Nut's face in the stars. Her eyes held galaxies. Her voice echoed through my marrow and name. You are the keeper, she sang, guardian of the branch between worlds. My breath caught like wind in stone, as purpose settled upon my spirit. I returned to the waking world, changed, my eyes now opened by eternity. The temple walls now whispered, and even shadows bowed in silent respect. My first task was clear, to awaken the buried roots of memory. Beneath the sands, ancient voices stirred, yearning to breathe through me again. At dusk, the Nile whispered with secrets only the stars dared recall. I, priest of light, heard the breath of Nut stir the reeds. The sky Mother Nut arched above, her stars like seeds of infinity. Beneath her, the sacred sycamore awaited prophecy's unfolding breath. Legends say the tree bore fruits of memory from before the world began. I was chosen to taste its truth and carry its echo. As I approached, winds hushed, and even Ra's eye dimmed out of respect. The tree whispered to me in voices older than time's breath. Each leaf shimmered with visions, worlds forgotten, gods unborn, and truths unspoken. I reached out trembling as the bark pulsed like a living heart. Suddenly, a vision struck. Nut weeping starlight as mortals forgot her name. Her sorrow thundered through me like the Nile at flood's height. I saw then that the sycamore was not just a tree, but a gate, a door between moments, where destiny's ink had yet to dry. The wind carried a name, lost, sacred, meant only for those who awaken. I stepped forward, and roots parted like reeds on the Nile shore. Beneath the soil, I entered a realm where time moved sideways, not forward. Here, echoes of ancestors and unborn gods whispered through glowing stone corridors. One mural showed Nut shielding Earth as chaos clawed from the void below. I realized then, this journey was more than memory, it was warning. The glyphs pulsed, unlocking secrets buried in my blood since before my birth. I was not just witness, I was the vessel they had waited for. A voice thundered from the roots, "Remember not, or be forgotten by time's tide." The chamber trembled, and I felt the stars turn to face me. The priest's voice echoed beneath constellations carved in obsidian temple walls. He spoke of Nut, the sky goddess, whose limbs held up the stars. He pointed to the ancient sycamore, roots deep in time, branches in heaven. This tree, he claimed, was Nut's breath, her gift to the earth. Legends say the tree whispered at dawn, revealing truths only stars dared know. The priest taught that each rustle echoed the breath of Ra's journey. Many came seeking its wisdom, but none returned unchanged by its truth. The priest warned, the tree gives only what the soul dares to hold. One night, under Sirius's glow, the priest felt the tree stir with urgency. A dream had come, Nut weeping stars, her voice lost in the void. He rose before dawn, guided by starlight, and a whisper in his chest. Nut's lament echoed through him like thunder masked in silence. He found the tree darkened, its leaves turned to obsidian, its roots exposed. The stars above trembled. The balance had tilted beyond mortal comprehension. The priest cried out, his voice merging with the wind and ancient chants. He called upon Nut, offering truth over fear, soul over self. A crack split the sky, and a single tear fell from Nut's celestial eye. It struck the tree, which glowed anew with the fire of rebirth. From shadow to light, the sycamore bloomed again, its roots humming with harmony. Nut's sorrow faded, replaced by balance restored between earth and sky. The priest spoke once more, his voice steady with cosmic remembrance and quiet joy. He knew the legend would live on, as long as stars still danced. And so the sycamore of Nut stands, rooted in myth, nourished by truth, a bridge between heavens and mortals, whispering eternity through rustling leaves. The priest raised his staff toward the shadowed horizon, voice trembling with vision. Beneath the canopy of stars, destiny whispered louder than the roaring Nile itself. He spoke of Nut's veil, thin as silk, yet vast as eternity. The tree's branches stirred, echoing truths older than the sun's birth. The priest's chant deepened, drawing symbols from air with fingers of firelight. Each syllable summoned visions carved in time's oldest stone. From the sycamore's heart rose a light shaped like Nut's embrace. It pulsed with rhythm older than time, like a cosmic heartbeat. Suddenly, the sky darkened, and the stars recoiled behind a veil of silence. The sycamore's leaves trembled, as if dreading what approached from beyond. From the rift spilled a serpent of shadow, coiling with chaos and malice. It hissed truths twisted by time, seeking to unweave Nut's design. The priest raised his staff, invoking Ma to balance the scales of fate. Light and shadow danced across his face, locked in eternal struggle. Each heartbeat echoed like thunder as the priest's will clashed with the abyss. The serpent writhed, splitting into tendrils seeking to choke the sacred roots. With one final incantation, the serpent exploded into dust, scattered by ancient breath. Silence returned, deep and sacred, like the pause between two heartbeats. The priest whispered thanks, his voice barely heard by the wind's gentle hush. The sycamore shimmered, its fruit ripening with the wisdom of ages. He rose slowly, transformed by vision and burden, carrying Nut's truth within him. The tree stood silent, guardian of secrets too vast for language alone. He vanished into the dunes, a lone figure bearing the sycamore's silent grace. The legend endured, whispered by wind, remembered by stars, and rooted in time. The priest stepped forward beneath the stars, his heart heavy with truth. The sycamore shimmered, its leaves whispering the names of forgotten gods. With trembling hands, he placed the offering of myrrh at her roots. The earth beneath him pulsed, as if sensing a long-awaited reunion. The sycamore opened, not with sound, but with a breath of stars. Through its hollow trunk, the priest glimpsed the womb of the heavens. He stepped inside, and the world bent like papyrus in sacred fire. Memories not his own poured into his soul, ancient and aching with truth. He saw Nut cradle the stars, her body the arc of endless sky. The sycamore was her breath, her tears, her promise to time itself. Returned to the world, he emerged reborn, eyes aglow with sacred light. The desert wind greeted him like a hymn from the lips of Nut. He spoke and the air shimmered, for his voice bore the weight of stars. Villagers gathered, drawn by the echo of a truth older than kings. He taught them to listen to wind, tree, and shadow for ancient truths. The sycamore became a temple, ever growing, rooted in memory and stars. With time, the priest faded like mist, his story carried on by stars. Yet the sycamore stood, keeper of mysteries, nourished by memory and faith. In dreams, seekers still find the sycamore, a beacon between realms. Its branches cradle those brave enough to remember what the world forgot. The sycamore of Nut is no myth, but a seed within all souls. It waits quietly, whispering to those who dare to look beyond time. And so ends the tale, yet it begins anew in each silent breath. The sycamore stands eternal, a guardian of wonder, light, and the sacred unknown.